Right now, students at UW-Madison are joining in on the nationwide protests on the war in Gaza. We're live on campus with what protesters want from the university.
Also, the Wisconsin Department of Justice investigating an officer-involved shooting in Beloit. We'll tell you where the case stands this evening.
And later, we take an in-depth look at a local doctor's impact on children with special needs. We welcome you to News 3 Now at 6. Hundreds of students took to Library Mall on the UW-Madison campus in protest of the conflict in Gaza.
This joins other protests that have been happening across the country that demand a divestment from Israel. Our Catherine Merck joins us live from campus to show us what the university had to say today about these gatherings. Catherine?
Susan and Eric, these students behind me want their chance to make it to the ears of those at the highest level of the university. These UW-Madison students have joined the thousands of protesters around the country who want to end the support for Israel.
So we are out here today to demand that UW-Madison end its silence on this issue and, more importantly, end its complicity in the ongoing violence.
Organizers with the Student Group for Justice in Palestine are specifically calling on UW-Madison leaders to stop doing business with corporations that give money to Israel.
Especially as a Jewish student with members of my family who died in the Holocaust, I want to do everything I can to protest against this genocide that's happening against Palestinians.
Students have mirrored other protests that have placed tents on campus grounds.
And we're not going to leave until we get our demands met.
The university has said that those who violate their policies for protesting could face consequences.
You want justice, you say how?
But the pushback doesn't seem to faze their efforts.
I'm much more concerned about the 34,000 Palestinian lives and counting that Israel has killed than I am about whatever consequences I face.
I think it's frankly embarrassing and shameful that the university is more worried about tents on a lawn than the genocide being perpetuated against the people of Gaza.
Free, free, free Palestine!
The students hope the continued chants and cries for change send a message beyond their campus.
I think it's an incredibly strong statement that we have so many members of the UW-Madison community, both students and faculty and staff, out here to show that we demand this, that our university be accountable to us.
There were student protesters here from the opposite end of the argument for Israel, rather, but they were far fewer in number. We're going to be here throughout the rest of the evening here on News 3 Now. Make sure to stick with us on air and online for more updates as these students continue to gather here behind me on Library Mall. Reporting live in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Catherine, thank you. One of the many reasons why students have gone to this step is because they want the university to divest from companies doing business in Israel.
And our Kyle Pozorski joins us now with a breakdown of how exactly this would work. Kyle?
The student groups are demanding UW to divest from companies listed on the American Friends Service Committee, which is a group with a history of divestment campaigns. On the list include American companies of Boeing, Caterpillar, and Northrop Grumman. Those among the roughly half of the 33 on the AFSC list are members of the S&P 500. So why this matters is because many investment management companies set up neutral or exchange-traded funds based on the S&P. Investment funds are made up of pooled money put into those, leaving very little control over single stocks. So when a university invests endowment money into a mutual fund, for example, it's either all or nothing. The dozen or so companies only make up 0.03% of S&P stocks, so this can make it hard to divest, and as some argue, will not make much of a difference, because remember, if someone is selling, another is buying. The Wisconsin Foundation and Alumni Association tell me their investment operations are overseen by their investment committee, saying they, quote, do not take directives on how to invest donor money from any partners or parties outside of our board. The University of Wisconsin Foundation and Alumni Association does not disclose what their investments are in, so we don't know if they are actually invested in Israel-involved companies. That's another one of the issues the students are demanding more clarity on.
Kyle, thank you. Let's turn to the weather now. Much calmer today. Beautiful evening outside tonight compared to the soaking we got this weekend. Here's Alex with the forecast.
And the severe weather too, Susan. Much quieter out there. Beautiful. Temperatures middle to upper 50s, right around 60 degrees. A little cooler than where we should be for this time of year at this time of the night, but not too bad when you've got sunny conditions out there as well. 57 in Middleton, 58 in Wanakee, 60 in McFarland, and 59 to the south of Madison in Oregon. Again, a gorgeous night tonight and a pretty view here with our Edgewater sky cam. We got 59 in Madison, winds southwest at 11, so really quite a nice evening out there, folks. As we look further into the future, though, heads up, first to warn, a lot of heavy rain on the way to southern Wisconsin, and we'll take those drops as we move towards planting season, rather. And we need those really over southwestern Wisconsin, where the drought is still hanging on. So widespread 1, 2, 3 inch amounts by the time we get to the end of this week. But the rain comes with the price as well. Strong storms, a possibility as we go on into your Thursday afternoon, going on into your Thursday evening. The potential is there for gusty winds and hail. We'll be keeping an eye on that potential out there. Want to say thanks here to our folks sending us pictures this weekend with the severe weather that we had. No severe weather tonight, no severe weather in Briggsville this evening. But as we head into the future here, we'll be tracking thunderstorms tomorrow night, and then we'll be tracking thunderstorms again for Thursday. And it's the Thursday storms that the First One Weather Team are eyeing up for the potential of severe weather.
Alex, thank you. A Beloit officer is on administrative leave after an incident that happened yesterday morning, leaving one person dead. Officers responded to Ashland Avenue, where they say they saw a person with 2 bladed weapons advancing towards someone else. Officers instructed the armed person to put the weapons down. Police say when that person did not comply, an officer fired their weapon, striking the suspect. That person was then taken to a local hospital where they were pronounced dead. The Wisconsin Department of Justice is now leading the investigation into that incident.
Beginning today, phase 2 of the trial of Marshawn Giles, the Madison man charged with killing and sexually assaulting a toddler in 2022. Giles was found guilty on 15 charges on Friday, but he is pleading mental defect, so the trial continues. In a trial with a mental plea, only 10 of 12 jurors must come to the conclusion that Giles lacked capacity to either understand his actions or change his behavior. The case will be handed to the jury later this week. Meanwhile, over in Hudson, a bus driver could be facing charges soon after a crash on Thursday. 8 people, including 6 middle schoolers, were injured when a school bus rear-ended an empty tanker trailer. The crash happened on the St. Croix River Bridge on I-94. According to an update from the State Patrol, charges of operating a motor vehicle following too closely and operating a school bus without the proper school bus endorsement were referred to the St. Croix County District Attorney's Office. Still ahead tonight on News 3 Now at 6, the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra is looking to raise some money ahead of concerts on the square.
Plus, while the City of Madison Parks Department is focusing on planting more canopy trees in city parks this year. Stay with us.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
Every single day, we help families that have been tragically impacted in truck crashes. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. Truck crash? Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Get an 11% rebate on your outdoor project. Midwest Master is a premium all-purpose grass seed mix that starts growing fast and blends well into existing lawns. A 15-pound bag covers up to 3,750 square feet and is $39.99 after rebate. Keep your lawn growing strong with Rainbird sprinklers. This gear drive sprinkler sprays up to 38 feet, just $9.78 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
What if antibodies from sharks cured cancer? What if breast cancer was prevented with a vaccine? What if new science became clinical trials in real time? At UW Health Carbone Cancer Center, we search the depths of the ocean, the edges of space, turning possibilities into life-saving solutions and what-ifs into remarkable realities. UW Health Carbone Cancer Center. Remarkable.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjords furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjords furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
We warn you first.
We have been talking for days about thunderstorm potential.
That's next Tuesday, so make sure you're aware of that storm system as it moves on in.
First, with the information you need to be prepared and stay safe. First Warn Weather. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra is getting ready for its upcoming season of Concerts on the Square, and it's holding a widely anticipated gala to help raise some funds. Concerts and Cuisine is back at the Madison Marriott West this year. The event features over 25 chefs trying to wow the audience with their best dishes they can offer. It will leave everyone in attendance full of choice and full of food. All of the proceeds go toward making sure the signature summer event in Madison stays on the square.
You know, it's not a freebie. It costs a lot of money to bring that to Madison and have for 40 years so far, and we're going into our 41st.
The gala is scheduled for June 2nd, and tickets are available at wcoconcerts.org/gala.
City of Madison Parks Department will be busy this spring planting native trees around many of the city's east side parks. Now, the goal is to plant about 100 native total trees in those parks, and they say this year they're focusing on big community parks. And today the Parks Department is in Sycamore Park planting 40 trees there. The focus is on planting more trees that are native to the Midwest due to the impact of the emerald ash borer.
They're a host for tons of native birds, insects. A lot of wildlife depend on these big, gigantic canopy trees. So that's what we're focusing on with parks, really shifting the culture towards more native and sustainable varieties.
Every year, the Parks Department plants about 400 trees, with the majority planted in the fall season. Coming up, the Wisconsin Beef Council continues its search for the best burger in Wisconsin.
Also, Time for Kids looks at the legacy of one doctor's efforts to better the lives of those with autism and other conditions.
And the rain may be returning sooner than you might think. Alex with your complete forecast after a short break.
Want fresh air. You need the experts.
Right now with Felco, get free installation plus no interest for 6 years.
Call 866 for Felco.
Steinhaffel's Memorial Day preview sale starts now. Save big throughout the store and get hundreds of amazing bonus buys, like this dining table, now $3.99. A Queen Beauty Rest mattress, $3.99. Or this sofa, bonus buy priced at only $4.99. A queen bed, also $4.99. Get all this and more for low monthly payments when you take advantage of Steinhaffel's 60-month financing. The Memorial Day preview sale, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Wow, is that really me? Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Oh my God. I can't believe I have no lines in my face.
I'm just in love with the mirror right now. It's a facelift in a jar.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. We've created the best offer yet with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. People across the country look and feel years younger in minutes.
Here, I don't look 61 in 3 weeks, and this is only because of Plexiderm.
Holy like I look 15 years younger.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing the appearance of under eye bags and wrinkles in minutes. So if under eye bags and wrinkles make you look tired and older, try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com.
Shop family-owned Brothers Maine for our large selection, low price deals, and free delivery on top brands like Cafe, Hotpoint, and GE appliances. From sales to install, we do it all. Feel great about your purchases. Feel like family at Brothers Maine.
What can our foam do for your home?
Incredible comfort, no matter what the weather.
Incredible savings, because your AC is going to run so much less.
It even reduces outside noise and allergens.
No matter what kind of cheap insulation you already have, our foam will go right over it.
Incredible. And spring is the time for incredible deals. So we're matching the $1,200 tax credit with a $1,200 discount.
USA Insulation.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward.
As Autism Acceptance Month comes to a close over the next several days, our Jalen Banks brings us stories highlighting the work done within the autism community.
Over the next 3 nights, Jalen shares 3 Time for Kids stories showcasing the legacy, influential treatment approaches, and the facility that all stem from one man's mission to make the autism community a better place. Jalen?
Susan and Eric, for years, limitations and stigmas have been placed on those with autism and on the spectrum. But one man set to change that. Dr. Daryl Treffert would lead to a world more accepting and better equipped to help those on the spectrum. Even though he has since passed since December of 2020, his legacy lives on. Dr. Daryl Treffert was a man of many titles and accomplishments. UW Medical School graduate, superintendent of the Winnebago Mental Health Institute. But for many, he was just a kind figure.
Dr. Treffert was really one of those once-in-a-lifetime people that you get to meet. From videos that I've seen about, like, Mr. Rogers, very similar expression.
Treffert, of all his titles, is best known for his work with those who are neurodivergent and on the spectrum.
Was, you know, arguably the world's leading expert on savant syndrome, hyperlexia, and within those things, autism plays a significant role in those populations. So kind of by proxy, autism was also a big aspect of his work.
The work he's done in the world of savant syndrome made it all the way to the big screen, where he would be a consultant on the 4-time Oscar-winning film, Rain Man.
How important are, different mediums of representation like that for neurodivergent individuals to either help break that stigma of neurodivergent individuals and also allow those individuals to see, like, hey, I can accomplish great things?
I think it's huge. Whenever we see somebody who we can say they're like me and they're succeeding, there's, again, it's kind of exponential.
His work and research led to multiple facilities in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, centered around building on the best of those with disorders instead of focusing on their limitations. SSM Health Treffert Center and Treffert Studios.
The best way to kind of get to the potential of individuals is focusing on what they're good at.
And Tuesday at 6, I'll share more details on Dr. Treffert's unique approach of empowering those with autism and how those methods are the new norm.
All right, look forward to that. Jalen, thank you. Warmer temperatures are ahead, along with more rain chances. Alex now has our complete forecast.
Indeed, Eric. Yes, got the gold shades on here for a warmer day on your Tuesday. But with those warmer temperatures, that's the fuel for thunderstorm activity. First, a cool night ahead. You'll want to shut the windows tonight with lows in the 40s. Storm chances Tuesday night, and then we're tracking the potential for alert day conditions on your Thursday. Already down to 59 here in Madison. Cooler over the southwestern portion of the state. That's where that cool air is coming in from the west, and it will be making its way into the rest of Dane County here. It already has. 58 in Cross Plains, 57 in Sauk City, 57 in Middleton. And we'll see those temperatures go down this evening as we carry on towards 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Temperatures falling into the 50s with clear skies. Overall, a nice evening, just a bit on the cooler side tonight. Now, then we transition to the warmer temperatures on your Tuesday, and with that, we're going to have that chance of shower and thunderstorm activity. Best chances are going to be 8, 9, 10 o'clock towards the midnight hour. If you are going to be outside, maybe walking the dog, you just need to be prepared that you're going to probably be on the wet side as we go on into your Tuesday evening. Then as we go on into your Wednesday, drying out before the next chance of showers and thunderstorms. Waking up to the low to mid 40s, especially if we can clear out tonight as we go on into the rest of your Tuesday. Temperatures climbing into the lower 70s, maybe mid 70s if you get some sunshine. But some scattered showers and thunderstorms moving into Juneau and Adams counties by the time we get to the 6 o'clock hour. Widespread showers and storms, but notice they kind of fizzle as they head into the area as we go into our 10 o'clock newscast time on your Tuesday evening. I do think we'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms, but the strong storm threat, I think, is going to likely stay well off to the west. And then those showers are out of here by the time we get into the wee hours of your Wednesday morning. Then we transition to alert day conditions potentially for your Thursday afternoon and evening. This would be for all of southern Wisconsin for the possibility of gusty winds and also heavy rain. But we need the breaks in those storms on your Thursday to allow that heat to build up. Just like on your Sunday, yesterday, we didn't have the heat, so we didn't have the severe weather materialize on your Sunday. Just getting updates here with our future track model. Look at Thursday, a lot of shower and a lot of thunderstorm activity. During the 5 o'clock newscast, our weather model was showing we could get some breaks, but during the latest updates here, staying really shower and thunderstorm activity all through Thursday, and that pollutes the environment, meaning it holds down on the heat, and that may keep the thunderstorm threat below the severe level threshold. So hopefully that turns out to be the case. But nonetheless, widespread showers and thunderstorms going on into your Wednesday night and all day Thursday, and then that system's out of here by the time we get to your Friday. So staying stormy, but staying mild as well. We'll be tracking the possibility of alert day conditions on your Thursday. Then as we head towards Friday, a few showers in the morning. The good news is through the whole 10-day forecast here, temperatures are going to be at or well above normal. How about that?
Sounds good, Alex. Thank you. Now, after receiving thousands of nominations last month, the Wisconsin Beef Council has an Elite 8 in its inaugural Best Burger Contest.
This contest is designed to seek out and promote 100% beef burgers prepared in Wisconsin restaurants. So here's a look at the top 8 in alphabetical order. Brazen Head Pub in West Bend, Crafty Cow in Milwaukee, Doghouse Bar and Grill in Mount Horeb, and Ferry Crossing Bar and Grill in Merrimack.
Up next, we have Pickles Bar and Grill. That's in Hazelhurst in Oneida County. Skippy's Burger Bar in Thiensville. Straight Home Bar and Grill. That's in Eland in Shawano County. And the Dump Bar and Grill up in Cambria. All 8 of those restaurants are now being evaluated by a secret panel of judges. The burgers are scored on taste, appearance, proper doneness, overall enjoyment of the burger, and bonus points may be given for eating environment, atmosphere, and experience. The winning restaurant will be announced on Wednesday, May 1st, is to kick off May Beef Month. The Wisconsin Beef Council excited to see this first year of the contest come together. It's a way for Wisconsinites to support our great food service industry. For more information, just go to channel3000.com.
And still to come in sports, Whitewater men's basketball hired a new head coach today. We'll introduce you to him next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Everyone's vision needs are unique. At Shopko Optical, our caring team of professionals will work with you to ensure your vision is at its best. Shopko Optical can help you experience every detail, color, and breathtaking sight in clarity.
April showers bring May flowers. But do your tired gutters risk basement flooding? To the rescue, Fry Construction. Our absolute gutter system is custom fabricated on-site for a perfect seamless fit. It's engineered to outperform. Looking for a break in the clouds? How about a sunny 24% discount on our absolute gutter system? To get this deal, visit fryconstruction.com today to schedule a full roof replacement.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together, we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
We went to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison last night.
I don't really get how the jackpots work.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison actually has had multiple million-dollar winners.
There are linked progressive slot machines at the same casino where local players increase the jackpot amount.
And a standalone progressive jackpot increases when a player plays on an individual machine that isn't linked to any other machines. Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. More ways to win. Find your perfect jackpot.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you tires and batteries, trust and care, because we get you. So get out on the road and stay safe with quality automotive parts and service at unbeatable prices. Like buy 3 tires, get 1 free, plus up to $100 consumer rebate on select Cooper tires when you buy 4 by the end of April. 15% off assorted brake pads, shocks, struts, suspension parts, and more. And new Blaine's brand windshield wash, $2.99 a gallon. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Without either of their superstars, the Bucks were outmanned last night by the Pacers. They come back to Milwaukee down 3-1 in the series, and it seems less and less likely either Damian Lillard or Giannis will play in Game 5. Now, losing 2 superstars in the same series in a playoff series, it's heartbreaking. Now, asked about this last night, Doc Rivers said in his 25 seasons as a head coach, he's only seen something like this happen once, but he says they'll be okay.
We didn't talk about Dame today. We didn't talk about Giannis today. We don't talk about injuries. That's never been something I've done. All we talk today is the guys and winning the game. Like, there's nothing we can do. We're not going to put them in harm's way. That's number one. We're just not going to do that. And we're going to play the guys that are ready to play.
And for the second day in a row, Wisconsin men's basketball has added a player from the transfer portal. Xavier Amos committed to Wisconsin today. The 4-star transfer averaged 13.8 points per game as a sophomore at Northern Illinois. The interim label is off, and the Jared Wixer era at Whitewater is officially underway. The university formally introduced their new head men's basketball coach this afternoon. Wixer led the Warhawks to a 17-9 record last season and becomes the 3rd head coach to lead the Warhawks since 1978. And let's just say taking over the program is pretty special to the new head coach.
It means a lot. It means a lot. You know, 7 years ago, it's not something that I would have told you that I was planning on or thinking about, but the opportunity to come over here and work with Pat and just meet the young men that have come through our locker room, like for me, it means a lot. You know what I mean? It means a lot. And the legacy that's been built here with men's basketball is very important, and it's extremely important to me that we maintain that legacy.
And a couple more Badger football players found their next opportunity today. Michael Furtney, an offensive lineman who spent 5 years at Wisconsin, received rookie minicamp invites from both the Packers and the Bills, while Wisconsin quarterback Travian Blaylock got an invite from the Bears. And Wisconsin women's soccer, who had a terrific year in 2023, added a big piece for 24. Peyton Steffen, who grew up in Waunakee, announced that she's coming home for her 5th and final season of college soccer.
All right, Andrew, thank you. And you're taking a live look right now at the pro-Palestinian protesters on the UW-Madison campus just outside along Library Mall there. They're demanding the university stop supporting Israel and divest from the country as the conflict in Gaza continues. Stay with News 3 Now and Channel3000.com as the situation there continues. We'll be monitoring these protests on campus throughout the evening hours. Bring you updates tonight on News 3 Now at 10. And we go to Alex for a final check of the forecast.
Yeah, nice night tonight out there. Cool night tonight. You'll definitely want to shut the windows. We had a nice warm weekend. You probably opened up the windows at least on Saturday, but warmer temperatures come back into the forecast on your Tuesday. That'll bring that storm chance Tuesday night. Those storms I'm not expecting to be on the strong side at this point, but alert day Thursday conditions, we could be looking at strong storms in southern Wisconsin. Gorgeous night tonight. Temperatures dipping down to about 50 by the time you tune in at our 10 o'clock newscast. And I'll be breaking down that alert day storm tonight at 10.
All right, Alex, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, everybody. Hope to see you back here tonight at 10.